Hi, I'm Kalyan Dilip Sungara, Director of Browsing Technologies Private Limited. We operate here at Telangana, Hyderabad, and we also have our businesses expanded in Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh and Vijayawada, Andhra Pradesh. I'm a Janasena activist, at the same time hardcore fan of Pawan Kalyan sir. The very purpose of making this video is a couple of my other NRI Janasena activists approach me every now and then asking about the opportunity of exploring for starting up a small business here in India. So I would like to take a privilege through this video to explain about the pros and cons and the notion of a profitable business, how it actually works out, and a few of my experiences being an entrepreneur from a little long time, like 4-5 years. So getting into the topic, the very common question I hear from NRIs is, Kalyan suggested some sort of profitable business in Andhra or Telangana or India. So according to me, with my little experience, there is nothing called as actually profitable business. Every business is just a business. Whether you make it profitable or loss oriented, it all depends on how you tackle the situations, how you manage your business. So coming up to the startups here in India, there is a lot of opportunity as on date compared to earlier decades. We have technological involvement and bankers help for startups, governments starting up single window system for all registration activities here in India. Believe me, it's more hassle free compared to starting a business here in India a decade ago. So now the process is pretty simple. All that you have to do is, if it's a private limited firm, you have to register your company along with a couple of directors with Ministry of Corporate Affairs. You can seek help from a local chartered accountant, or if it's a partnership firm also you can get it registered, or it's a proprietorship firm also you can get registered in just a couple of days. And getting a PAN card on business is also just a weekday's time here in India now. Opening up a bank account on the documents which you get through Ministry of Corporate Affairs is just enough, like a registered certificate of your firm is enough to open a current account here. And to get all the legal permissions, to get your VAT or CST or you name something, everything is just like in a weekdays to 10 days time here in India now. So starting up is easy. Now going ahead, how it actually works out. Let us assume you have 5 lakh rupees of investment and you want to start a business. I suggest personally to go through your passion first, because some of my NRI friends are interested like me in technological gadgets or technology. So you choose what is actually trending or which has a futuristic scope for business. Try to get into the details, source out the raw materials where actually we can find out the manufacturing units and the best price we can get from them. Basing on that, whether we will be a retailer or a wholesaler, then we can, fix up during that time. Or else, if you're good at photography, you can still start a photo studio with a world-class technologies involved in it. Or else you have a little lump sum of amount and you're confused. Like you zero down like all the opportunities, whether you want to start a travel agency or you have a capacity to buy 10 cars at a stretch and you want to start something like a Ola or a local service or an Uber. So nothing is impossible. Being an entrepreneur, you have endless limitations. In the sense, at times you will have to confine yourself to certain aspects like, okay, my money, my initial investment or my capital which I have saved for running the business is getting winded up. Still I'm not yielding any profit. Or you'll have like manpower problem. Like you will hire a person, you'll train him, you'll make him skillful in your trade, and you cannot assure that you'll stay with your firm itself. Like this, there are a number of challenges at the same time. If you are good at managing things, if you are good at searching out for alternative options, 101% business here in India is fun to do. Yes, I'm absolutely saying the same word and I mean it. It's fun to do business here in India because large market, lack of awareness on most of the technological gadgets or businesses. This is where the raw market is, and you can grab a great opportunity, a great time opportunity from here in India. So anybody who is interested to start a business, I suggest you to zero down on 2 to 3 business options, get into the details, understand how they actually works out, who are your competitors here in market, how good you are doing networking after starting up your business, because referrals are the soul of any business. Even though I spend ₹1 lakh on outdoor marketing and advertisement, they yield me only 30% of my total business per annum. 70% of the business comes to me through referrals, which I get from my satisfied customers. So retaining my old customer is an actual hectic job than to find a new customer, because service after sales plays a vital role here in India, and more than 70% of the firms fail not because of lack of marketing skills or staff or what I have to say business techniques, but they fail at a small logic about providing service after sale at an instant. Customer get irritated or he gets frustrated when we are unable to be in reach of him when he has an issue with the product or service which we have delivered to them. So keeping all these minor aspects in mind, all the NRIs who generally ask me how this business works out, how that business works out, I suggest you not to hunt or chase a profitable business which is profitable to someone else. You choose a business and you check whether you have passion in it, you have guts to stand by it, you have guts to take it off till it yields you profit, and then get into the details of the business, then zero down on all the options like where the raw materials works out, whether the same prices which you get today will be the same couple of years after you start your business. And keeping all these points in mind, never venture into the business by investing all the amount of you have earned all these years. Like suppose you have some 20 lakh rupees in your account, start your business with 5 lakh rupees. Check it out, see how it works out. Slowly, if you find that investing a little more can take your business a little high, then start investing little amount into it for maintaining your business. But remember guys, here in India, business works out mostly on referrals. Like you advertise with a 10 lakh rupees hoarding in the center of a market like Hyderabad, still your yielding would not be good if you are not good at service after sale. There are a lot of business opportunities coming up here in India. People are looking or inclined towards technological advancements. They're looking out for home automation. They're looking out for softwares which would help their schools, colleges and their administrative purposes. There are a lot of other opportunities for hardware engineering over here. There are very few people who do repair cameras still here in Hyderabad, and that was a surprising thing. We have an opportunity in every field. You name, let it be a laptop sales and service, you name, let it be a house automation or an interior designing, or you name a food and beverages restaurant over here. Mark anything, everything is profitable if you do it with right techniques, associating with right people, right partners. And coming to the point of business partners do play a very vital role here in India. And to get someone who is trustworthy, there's a little hectic job, still we can scout out. So I suggest you NRIs, come down to India, scout out few other businesses, start up your new business segments here, seek help of bankers. Now and all, they are not asking too many hectic questions. They're asking about your business plan, projection, your yielding expectation, your ROI and few other documents, and they're processing a loan of minimum 10 lakh rupees to 1 crore rupee, basing on your profile and previous experience and few other aspects of your local assets as security. So, otherwise guys, there is a lot more to discuss in detail. This is just an intro. We will meet again in a couple of other videos in future ahead. We'll go into detail of how the documentation process, or from the time of inception of your business till how it takes off, where you can scout out to get your manpower, or how the business runs, what are the advertising means we have here, like search engine optimization, what we have to do for our websites, or Google AdWords, or just that kind of stuff which will give you a ready to buy customers. So we'll discuss more in details on this. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.